Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to start putting together the cabling that will connect the circuit board for the station signals to the station signals. So let's get started. Right, to connect these up, I'm going to use my 4-core alarm cable. I'm getting rid of the yellow cable this time, so I'm going to use black as the common, red for red, and the blue is going to be for my green LED on the signal. And I'm going to use one of my little screw terminals, 3-pin ones, so I'm going to solder the connections to these pins, and then I'll be able to fix this to the baseboard and slot in the signal cable from the signals, tighten them up on the screws. So let's see if we can get this done. There we are. So I've got my connections soldered, and there we go. What I'm going to do is put a little bit of double-sided tape on the back of there, so that I can fix that under the baseboard. Obviously the other end will get connected to the circuit board. So I've got one more to do. there's the second one. There we go. Right, that's those two done. Strip this side. Okay, so I've fitted the cable and connected the signal up. Over here is the ABC braking relay, which has got to be connected up to the system. The 4 brass rods supports, you can see they're from the old circuit board. Okay, so I've got the cable here now. There it is. And this is for the station approach signal. So it's going to go in these top 3 connectors. So we're going to get that connected now, and then we'll come back. Okay, so that's the first signal connected up. Hopefully we'll get up, do another one later. Get that one done, get both the signals connected, and then we can move on from there. But so far so good. You can see a tangle of cables. I am trying to keep everything as tidy as possible, but it's getting there slowly. Hi there, so today we're going to install the next piece. I've made up a cable which is going to supply the power to the ABC braking controller. I've got a 3-pin header connector this end. I've spliced it into a length of cable and another connector at the other end, and we'll be connecting that into the board that's underneath and connected for the braking, and then into the signal controller. So we'll get under the board and get that fitted. Right, so this is the ABC controller which will control the braking for the approach to the station. So all we need to do is connect up this set of pins here, and that will supply the power and the signal, which will switch the relay on and off. So we will get that done now. There it is. What I've got to do is make sure I get it the right way around. So we'll go purple to the outside, and then hopefully get that in there. Right, so we are underneath the board again. The controller, as you can see, I've got both signals connected now. Power LED is on, so it's running. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect my cable that I've threaded through, which is here. Yeah, I'm going to connect that to this connection just under here. Okay, so we have both cables connected now. So now all I need to do is connect up the next signal or sensor in the line so that it completes the circuit, and it will switch all the signals as they need to be switched. Okay, so here we have the signal controller for the signals going down the line. This will control single 2-aspect signal and an ABC module for the braking, and it will also send the signal to the previous signal down the line to trip it back to green once the block is clear, and then we'll wait to receive a signal from up the line at the next signal to clear the block ahead of the signal when that's clear. And the jumpers allow you to change the common connection for the signal, the bottom of the two blue jumpers. The top one is to turn it into a timer mode, so that after 30 seconds it will trip the signal back to green automatically if you don't have anything that can do that further down the line. So hopefully we're going to install that, connect it all up, and then it's testing time. So I've connected a new power cable across and round to this splitter, and from there it goes through the board and back round and back to the board. That's all connected up now, so we've got power. So the last bit is to put in a cable back to the previous signal so that we can trip it back to green once the block is clear. So we now got the blue wire connected there, which is going back to the previous signal in the station. The wires all run through all nice and neat. I have checked it to make sure it works. Hopefully it's working fine. So we'll go back above the board now and check out the signals working. Right, so with my magic wand with the magnet on the end, we will operate them by hand. So train passes this signal, goes over the reed switch here, and signal goes to red, and the train will continue round behind the toolbox. And will continue round into the station, where at the moment we have a green signal. So obviously this is an express, it's going to go straight through, so the train will pass this signal. It will trip this one with the magnet as it goes. This one's gone to red. The previous one has gone to green. Now the signal, which is going to be before the tunnel entrance, which is going to be here, is at green at the moment until the train that's just left the station or passed the station is now approaching this signal. It goes past this signal, and in the distance you can just see another reed switch which will trip that to red. That's now on a timer because I haven't got any more signals in the loop, but we have the station signal trip back to green as should be. And we will wait. Hopefully this will go back to green. There we go, go back to green. It should be about 30 seconds in real time. And there we have it. Everything seems to be working fine, which is good. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.